Dame I gospodo, kao što znate, svi smo mi bili svjedoci uznemirenosti današnje svjetske javnosti u svezi sa odlukom Hrvatske da otkaže mandat UNPROFOR-a.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you are all aware, all of us have witnessed the concern the international community has expressed with regard to Croatia's decision to terminate the UNPROFOR mandate.
No, Hrvatska je željela sa otkazom mandata samo ubrzati mirno rješavanje svojih okupiranih područja. Da bismo pridonijeli i ponovno novoj situaciji, stabilizaciji prilika, a ne proširenju mandata, Hrvatska je donijela odluku kojom će predložiti Ujedinjenim narodima novi sporazum o angažiranju posebnih snaga na granicama Hrvatske i za nadgledanje mirnog procesa.
However, with terminating the UNPROFOR mandate, Croatia only wanted to speed up the solution of the problem of the occupied parts of Croatia. Therefore, in order to contribute to the solution of the issue in the new stabilization and to contribute to stabilization, not through an extension of the UNPROFOR mandate, Croatia has decided to propose to the United Nations a new agreement concerning the deployment of special task forces whose mission would be the control of Croatia's borders and the surveillance of the peace process.
U svezi s tim, ja ću vam sada pročitati statement o tome.
And in this connection, I will now read a statement which regards this particular proposal.
As of April 1, 1995, the mandate of UNPROFOR in Croatia will have expired. Working with the Security Council and its partners in the international community, Croatia will seek to international presence in Croatia that will, first, control the international borders between the Republic of Croatia and the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, Serbia, Montenegro, and between the Republic of Croatia and the Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina at such places where principal crossing points are not now controlled by the authorities of the Republic of Croatia. Second, control access and communications for UNPROFOR and other international humanitarian operations to Bosnia and Herzegovina through territory not currently under the control of the authorities of the Republic of Croatia. And third, facilitate the continued implementation of the ceasefire agreement of March 19 and the economic agreement of December 2, 1994, facilitate implementation of future agreements aimed at the reintegration of Croatia, and facilitate implementation of relevant Security Council and generally Assembly resolutions. Pending the successful negotiation of a mandate for a new international presence along the lines described above and for a limited period of time, the government of Croatia agrees that the current international presence may continue to perform functions related to its missions in Bosnia and Herzegovina and functions essential to the continued implementation of the above-mentioned agreements of March 29 and December 2, 1994. That's all.
I would like to say this is very good news, and I want to congratulate President Tudjman on his very wise decision. He and I just had an excellent meeting prior to the announcements that we are making here today. And of course, the serious and dangerous situation in his country was at the top of the agenda for our discussion. I assured him of full U.S. support for restoring Croatian sovereignty to all parts of Croatia. At the same time, I expressed our deep concern that departure of UN presence from the scene now would lead to full-scale war between Croatian Serbs and government forces. As for the results of our talks, I believe that President Tudjman's announcement speaks for itself. While the present UN mandate will still end on March 31, as President Tudjman announced in January, we have agreed that the deadline for the withdrawal of the UN will be replaced by an American-led effort in the United Nations Security Council to create a new Security Council resolution that thins out the UN forces in the Krajina and places teams at selected points along the Croatian border with Bosnia and Serbia. I consider this a major step away from war and towards peace, although of course our work is far from done. Let me note that the international community faces an historic choice in Croatia. President Tudjman has explained that his government cannot sit idly by as chances fade for people driven from their homes in Serb-held areas to return safely. The legitimate frustration of the Croatian people makes it impossible to continue the status quo. The choice we face, therefore, is between a complete UN pullout from Croatia or some kind of continued UN presence. It is a choice between war and a chance to pursue peace. President Tudjman has today shown great vision in opting to continue pursuing a political settlement. The United States is committed to assist this process. Our ambassador to the United Nations, Madeleine Albright, who is here with us today, has already begun consultations in New York on a new mandate. She will leave from here to continue that process in New York. Difficult issues remain to be negotiated. But just as President Tudjman and I looked very hard at the situation and decided that we must find a way to give diplomacy some breathing space, so do I believe that the Serbs and others concerned will want to seize this opportunity to avoid a new outbreak of fighting. May I close my remarks before taking your questions, along with President Tudjman, by saying that I'm also very pleased that President Tudjman will be coming to Washington this week